what is your advice for the IPGs, that is, international pharmacy graduates? Um,
Sometimes we have to have a private insurance for dental and prescription medication and for our vision. For working in United States, you can, if you have a permanent residency or you're getting a citizenship in Canada, you can work in United States under certain visa.
what are the opportunities that that are created for the overseas pharmacist in Canada after he or she becomes a fully licensed pharmacist? Hello everyone, we're back again. This is Sahana for Relight Expertise, and we are here with Shama again with trying to drain her out of her all the knowledge that she has about the Canadian and the PEBC pathway for us. So, hi Shama, how are you?
Good. How are you, Sahana?
Yeah, I'm good. So we are back again with a lot of questions for you, Shama, again. And today, let's talk about the Canadian. Why is it suitable for the pharmacists overseas? So, what is your advice for the IPGs, that is, international pharmacy graduates, um, who are opting to be there in Canada for, the licensure process?
So, for all international pharmacy graduate, there is enormous opportunities in Canada to work as a pharmacist.
Okay.
But at the same time, the licensing process to get licensed as a pharmacist in Canada can be quite challenging and expensive.
Okay.
So, anybody who aspire to be a registered pharmacist in Canada, I think they should go through proper guidance and support, so that helps them to get licensed in Canada.
Yeah, that is what we are trying to do through getting a proper guidance. Yeah. So, what my next question would be is, how is our healthcare system in Canada there, and what are the benefits that Canadian, medical care would be providing as well?
So, Canadian healthcare system is a publicly funded healthcare system. It's called Medicare, and most of the essential necessary hospital services and physician services are funded by public. But sometimes we have to have a private insurance for dental and prescription medication and for our vision. But other than the hospital and physician services are mostly funded under government. So it's like
Okay.
it's a publicly funded healthcare system for the most part.
That's great to me. How about you give us a brief about all the Indians here who have completed their masters and family and all of that, want to want to pursue their career in community pharmacists as community pharmacists in Canada. So, what's your advice for them?
So, for you, for one international pharmacy graduate to get registered as a pharmacist in Canada, you need only a 4 year undergraduate pharmacy
Okay.
program. So that is
Okay.
Bachelor of Pharmacy in India.
Okay.
So, even if you have masters or any PhD or anything above your bachelor's degree, that doesn't really get evaluated for PBC exams. But
Okay.
definitely, your masters or PhD can you can advance your career. But to write the exams, the 4 year undergraduate pharmacy program is the only criteria.
Okay, that's great. Could you brief us about the PR? What is the advantage of getting a PR in Canada? Would it be useful for us to migrate to US later on, stuff like that?
Okay, so once you get a permanent residency in Canada, it opens a lot of employment opportunities, and you can study and work without any visas. It also give you access to many Canadian social benefits, and so you don't have to apply for any visa to work and study in Canada once you become a permanent resident. For working in United States, you can, if you have a permanent residency or you're getting a citizenship in Canada, you can work in United States under certain visa conditions. But my knowledge in that is limited. Um,
Okay.
but you can go and work in the United States. People do that, but you need some. you need to apply through some process to to be eligible to work in United States.
Okay. Okay. So how about you tell us about all the general things we've learned about it through you, but how about the specifications? Like, for instance, in Australia, we can get into a specific field like oncology department and
Mm-hmm.
aged care and all of that. So how is the condition there in Canada?
Okay,
What are the
so
opportunities? Yeah, sorry.
yeah,
What are
go
the
ahead.
opportunities that that are created for the overseas pharmacist in Canada after he becomes or he or she becomes a fully licensed pharmacist in Canada?
So once you complete all the PBC exams and all the provincial requirements, you'll register as a pharmacist. Then once you register as a pharmacist, you can advance your career. Like you can become a consulting pharmacist through different accreditation programs and courses. And also you can also apply as a clinical pharmacist. But for that, then again you have to do some residency programs in hospital. Then there are also some postgraduate residency programs where you can specialize in some gastroenterology or oncology, that as you were saying, to
Yes.
become specialty clinical pharmacist. So
Okay.
it's all like you can advance your career, but then you have to go through all the accreditation process and residency programs to uh, advance your career further.
Okay. So it's going to be a continuous learning for the pharmacist.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's always a learning. So even if you register, then every year you have to meet this many continuing education programs and points for you to maintain your license. So the learning process for for any healthcare worker here doesn't end.
That's great to know about all the healthcare systems, about Canada, about the PR, and all of that through you. It was a
Mhm.
great discussion with you, Shama. Thank you. As always, you've been wonderful in helping us throughout our PEBC and Canadian, how to become a Canadian pharmacist and all of that. Thank you
Mhm.
so much for being here with us today. And
Okay.
yeah, if you have any suggestions for us or tips and tricks for us, you could share it with us. Yeah.
Yeah, it can be the whole process. You might feel so overwhelming and intense, but it's nothing impossible. You can do it. Like as I said, if you have proper guidance and if you have a very organized way of learning for the exams, then you can definitely do it. It was challenging for me in the beginning, but you can do it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Shama, for a great session today. And to all the viewers out there, we are expecting more out of you to get more from Shama here. Thank you so much. Do like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to know more of this content. Thank you so much. Bye.